All right, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. And I'm just hopping online here really quick before I'm about to get a speech live here in Eugene, Oregon, so Pacific Standard Time. And I'm just excited to connect with each and every one of you because this morning, not only am I going to deliver them a message, but I also wanted to bring you a message of stepping into your personal power. And so, there's so many changes in the world right now. Yesterday, I went to my bank and I couldn't even get outside because there was a mob of people trying to get into the bank, talking about Standing Rock, saying it shouldn't happen, it shouldn't happen. So there's all these different things, and I personally do not agree with what's happening over there. And so I felt my heart getting pulled in, and I felt my gut dropping in, my core intuition taking a stand for what I felt was true. And so stepping into your power is exactly that. It's dropping into what is true for you. And so the beautiful thing about intuition is it taps us into infinite possibilities. But the first key is to be aligned with ourselves. Okay. Now, the deepest core aspect of ourselves is light. If you think about how you were created from love, right? At a physical level, people came together to create you. There is love within that. Now, since I was a child, I've been able to see energy, specifically light energy. And what I know is that love is very connected to light. If you're to see light, you would feel love. If you feel love, you could also see light. They're interchangeable. So that light vibration, it's constantly carrying out that love vibration, right? So as you dwell into the infinite possibilities of light, it actually illuminates. It illuminates the spaces in your mind. It illuminates in general. So right before I got on, I actually have a different demonstration downstairs at the house, but if you were to imagine, so I'll just use this rock. So use this rock as a demonstration for your thoughts, okay? So sometimes we get these little thoughts that block us, right, from the infinite possibility that's within us, that your intuition is tapped into. Now, here's why I know this. So when I was a student, I actually got a scholarship to go to school. And the thought was, I need to go to school. This is what everybody else does. So I follow that thought, follow that thought. Well, then I get this contraction in my body. I start feeling depressed. I start feeling anxious. I can't eat. Just don't feel good. Okay. So that's what I consider an energetic block. Something's not in alignment. So I felt like, this college thing doesn't really feel true for me. And so I started getting these images in meditation of sitting across with somebody and just them knowing their answers and me holding that space of unconditional love and non-judgment. Lo and behold, 2 to 3 months later, I actually left that college, went home for about a month, and then moved down to California where I started studying NLP, which is a little technique I'm going to show you here in a bit. And I was able to start a practice when I was 19 on this process that I'm going to teach you called Intuitive Success Coaching. And this process reaches universal. It doesn't matter. It's tapping into your universal energy field of intuition. It's getting past the blocks of the mind, and then it's shifting the emotional resources. So sometimes our emotions can serve as messengers, right? Because if we feel fear, there's a message. They can also serve as blocks, though, because there's energy that's being pushed down. So if we look at it as energy, we can move the energy, so our life force energy can flow. Okay, so it's not so much a spiritual thing, even though I'm extremely spiritual. It's an energetic thing. It's almost like the law of physics. It's the way energy works. Okay. So take a moment to think about something that you would like to create in your life and do it from a place of your core. So you're going to drop your awareness into your heart. So you're going to feel with your heart and then drop into your belly and connect with that gut feeling just to access the feeling of what's true. So notice what it feels like. Another way to access your intuition is it's that instinctual knowing. So if your child ran in front of a street, you would probably instinctually grab them so they wouldn't go in front of that street. So just access that innate knowing. And that innate knowing will naturally connect you to the truth within you because you are that light. You are that truth. You are the way, the truth, and the light, right? Jesus said that, that's a quote from Jesus. And again, that's not religious. It's just noticing different people who have known the truth and have lived the truth. So moving into your heart space, expanding into the possibilities, dropping into your knowing, at your deepest core knowing, what do you know to be true for you? I just want you to start to feel your essence. Feel some energy bubbling at your belly. It's almost like you get butterflies, or there's just that knowing within you. And I like to talk about it as the greatness within you. So it's just that inner feeling, that inner knowing. So see if you can just tap in. And I know each of you can, because intuition is innate to everybody. It's simply a matter of listening. Good. And as you start to feel that knowing, bring your awareness back up to your heart. And just feel into your heart. And I want you to visualize a picture of you stepping into your success. So what it feels like to step into success, whatever that is for you. Maybe it's a career or a relationship or health. I want you to step into that energetically, see an image of it. And what this is doing is it's actually recording a new memory in your subconscious mind, which is 80% of how you're working. Only 20% is what you're tracking right now, which is your conscious mind following my directions. The 80% is comprised of your entire body, all the systems. You breathe without thinking about it. That's your unconscious mind. Your heart is beating. Your body is operating perfectly. Okay? So as you're stepping into that success and you're visualizing it, I also want you to close your eyes now and notice if there's a sound. So as you're stepping into that success, seeing that picture, notice what you hear. Do you hear people clapping? Do you feel yourself breathing? Do you hear yourself breathing? And just allow your full body to experience that 80% of you to fully experience it. Good, and now take a deep breath in and notice what you smell. So as you're smelling the air, the energy, take a deep breath in. Good. And if it were a taste, what would stepping into success taste like? So go ahead and just feel that and experience that. So if it was a taste, maybe it's coffee like I'm having right now. Nice. And finally, what I'm going to have you do is you're going to see yourself in this picture. So you're going to step fully into it, take a deep breath, notice what you're smelling, hearing, seeing. You're in it as if it's happening now. And go ahead and see it full color and expand the energy out. So as you're in this moment, you're actually rippling energy out. So this energy is rippling out. And it's sending out a vibration. So the thing about intuition is it connects us to everyone and everything. That's why I said access the truth within you. Because what happens is it knows it's constantly picking up energy at a subconscious level. So really quick, rub your hands together as you're feeling that. So you can stay in your image, right? Keep that feeling. And as you bring your hands apart now, you're going to start to feel some tingling sensation. You can feel energy. It can get bigger, or it can bring in. So as you make that energy bigger, I want you to expand yourself in that picture and feel yourself getting bigger and bigger, embodying more of your own energy, and feel it come in through your gut, all the way up through your belly, up to your heart, and again, up through your mind. So there's almost like a beam of light coming through, okay? And so what that's doing is it's opening your energetic field, and then now it's harmonizing with your environment. So what will happen is the different people and situations and things will start to click into place because you've reset your energy. You've quote unquote reprogrammed it, okay? Not just at the subconscious mind level, but at the energetic level, okay? So now you're going to take 2 or 3 steps back from this moment that you're in now to present moment. And I want you to notice the 3 things that you allowed to happen, and you can either write them down or just note them within yourself, and they'll come to you. It could be, I left college, I started a business, right? Let your subconscious mind and your higher self start to provide those 3 next steps that you took to actually manifest, which means bring it into reality. Okay, so I'll give you just a few moments to write that down, coming back to present moment from that future moment that you're going to be stepping into again. Good. So now that you have those 3 steps, go ahead and replay it. So you're going to walk through that, taking each of those steps. So see yourself, feel yourself in your mind and your body, in your entire beingness, moving forward on a timeline now, taking those steps, stepping back into that moment. Full color, stepping into your fullest success, as if it's done now. Breathing in, feeling the relaxation, noticing your body, noticing your mental chatter might be gone, and a new belief that you have about yourself and the world. So notice a new belief. Maybe it's I can do it, or I'm powerful, or I'm amazing. Notice what each and every one of you will have a different belief, but notice what it is, and notice how it resonates in your heart and how you feel it in your belly. Beautiful. And then really ground it all the way down through your feet. So your whole body is actually becoming this new emanation of energy. And at that highest level, you are just radiating that light, and you are becoming the natural expression of the love that you are, of that light that you are. So go ahead, make sure you take your next steps, follow your intuition. This process is called intention marries intuition, meaning you set your intention. Now you need to follow your intuition as that inner compass constantly guiding you on this path to the full manifestation of your dreams. So I will talk to you soon. You can schedule your intro session at the bottom of this video. Take care. Bye.